Working through the mic issues here in the chat things. Make sure we got everything set up. Bear with me for just a moment, folks. I should have done more testing, but I've been crazy busy today. Not really crazy busy, but occupied doing things besides this. Dog speaks French and we're out of luck. But I've got rouge and setting spray, so I'll just dance the dark away. Mama said don't check the press. Your waist looks thin in civil dress, and folks who know too much too fast wind up twitching in the grass. Mama said, and we're working on it. It'll be a whole lot smoother the next time, I promise. Gotta work through the challenges, you know? Alright, well, we got one channel working. Now let's see if I got the other one working, alright? 1 out of 2. We're banging 50%. Well, not really, because I can't see the stinking chat anywhere that I need to be able to see it. Let me try this a different way. That one worked. Alright. Okay, what's up, Ghost Rider Arcane? You guys doing okay? Now, why isn't that being seen where I can see it over here? 1 second, y'all. We're gonna get this thing figured out. Why you know worky? The dog speaks French and we're out of luck. But I've got rouge and setting spray, so I'll just dance the dark away. I tried to. We got one of the 2 chats where I can see him, but that's not really working out the way it's supposed to. But give me just 1 second. As soon as I tab out, we're going to lose that window, aren't we? Probably. Dee 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 da da da. Da da dee da 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 dee da da. Sorry about that, y'all. It's technical difficulties. Once I get it dialed in, we're going to be good to go. There wasn't really any way that I could test some of this stuff earlier without just going live and doing it. I mean, I guess there probably was, but what would have been the fun in that? That wouldn't have been no challenge at all. Do 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 do. Here, let's let you guys listen to a little music while I get this figured out. Darling, that don't match your coil. There's ash upon the windowsill, but I'm still wearing daffodil. So don't you frown or say a peep. That mushroom cloud won't touch your sleep.
Mama said, don't read the news, it wrinkles gowns and scuffs your shoes. The neighbors scream, just close your blinds and hum a song to calm your mind. Mama said, don't read the news, it gives your pretty face the blues. The sky
Why ain't you showing up right there where you're supposed to?
There's ash upon the windowsill, but I'm still wearing daffodil. So don't you frown or say a peep, that mushroom cloud won't touch your sleep. Mama said, don't read the news, it wrinkles gowns and scuffs your shoes. The neighbors scream, just close your blinds
Hey,
and hum a
cool.
song to calm your mind.
I see Arcane right there where I want to see him. I see Larry Burns where I want to see him. I need something. I need somebody. I need to hop over to the Twitch chat. And if I got Twitch chat working, because I had it a while ago, if I got it working right now, then we're golden. And I can quit being stupid here and I can maybe be somewhat entertaining. Okay, I'll be me. No promises on the entertaining part. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, alright, we're good to go. I actually have chat big and nasty where I can see it. I may even have to move it somewhere where I can keep up with it. You guys get to rolling too fast, I'll be messing up. Gonna have 30 people there tomorrow, Larry? That's gonna be awesome. Let me get over here where we got something actually crack-a-lack and we can get some gameplay going here. Would y'all look at that? Would you just, oh my goodness. I'm almost proud of myself. The only problem is where I've got my, I gotta do one thing before we actually get started, and this will fix everything, I think. If I move these two docks, then I can expand that one. Yeah. There we go. Hey. I can see everybody's chats. I do want to experiment with one thing. I don't know if this will go to both chats or nothing, but I'm going to try one real quick. And then we're good to go. Since Ghost Rider's in here, let's give Ghost Rider a shout out here. Let's see if that works. Alright, it went to the YouTube channel. Is it gonna, Streamlabs gonna wake up? Would you look at there? I gotta work on it where we get all that stuff to show up on Twitch too. But one was a place to start, y'all. It's a place to start. I can see. So if anybody hops into the Twitch chat, I can see you. I'm gonna even leave a message up there. If anyone comes in today, I can see you. I'm kind of happy about that, y'all. Y'all just don't realize. Kind of happy I got all that stuff working and I didn't have to pay anybody anything for it. There's all these services for streamers and content creators. Everybody's wanting $1 every which way you turn. Well, chances are if they can find a way to charge you $1 to do it, you can probably find a way to do it yourself for free. Alright? Unless it's like hosting the site or something, you know. I don't quite have enough resources to be hosting a server here for my content creation. But for, you know, some basic stuff, yeah, we ought to be able to hash that out. Hey, I'm sorry it took me a minute to get this stream rolling and rocking. Am I on the right? Voiceover.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
Hey, over there on YouTube, doing it free is the way you operate, which is a do-it-yourself way. It's the only way, Ghost Rider. Stream look okay over there? I can't see my YouTube stream. I can see my OBS and I can see the actual video of my Twitch stream, but the way I got things set up right now, I can't see the actual feed of my YouTube stream. So if it goes crazy over there, y'all let me know.
Hey.
Hey, how are you doing, Mysterious Tracker? Guess what we're going to do? We're not going to talk to you. Alright, so everybody, this is where we're at. This is what we're doing. Welcome to Unity New Game Plus 8 for Captain Locke. This Unity, we're doing some brand new stuff for us. This Unity is the Darkstar total gameplay overhaul. I do believe I said that right. I'm calling this episode Darkstar Rises. This Unity is going to have a focus on Darkstar and Xeno Master. And I got a feeling Watchtower is going to play super heavy throughout a great deal of it. Expect to see some King Gas stuff in there because, you know, we're going to hit all the relevant King Gas mods as well, which we've already hit one in episode 32 when we decided we would actually be going to the Darkstar, and now we are in the Darkstar universe. But we picked up Doodlebug there. We got Andresia hanging out with us. This Unity actually had all the Constellation companions in it, and so you know what? I decided I'm going to let them roll with us. Barrett's on the ship. We got Sarah cracking in the Thorgy hat. We got Samco in the Tiger Stripe hat by X2357. We got Andresia in the Ghost Rider hat. If we could see him, Barrett's rocking the Tommy hat. Barrett's on the ship on... I guess he should have been with me, but he's not. So, for anybody who doesn't have Darkstar, I'm not the fountain of... excuse me, hold on a second. I'm not the fountain of knowledge that maybe I will be, but currently I am not. So one of the first things that happens when you install Darkstar, say you're on a New Game Plus and you're here at Jemison, or you're just starting a brand new game, you're going to have these terminals here. Darkstar Services, Darkstar Shipbuilding Terminal, and Darkstar Information. It's also easy to miss. There's a slate that will be sitting here to have some cool lore information on it, if you're interested in the lore. If not, I think you can just skip it. I think, and you can just utilize the gameplay mechanics aspect. But there's a little touch, a little taste. We'll see how the mechanics of Darkstar plays. My main focus for Darkstar was one that had a lot of little quality of life fixes in it. I thought that was cool. Get them all bundled in one place.
The insurance is where they get you.
And also the level scaling. That's what it's about for me. With Darkstar, you can go way beyond New Game Plus 10 and it still be relevant. Matter of fact, the Starborn suit I'm wearing here is a Darkstar version of a Starborn unit. It actually has a backpack on it. How cool is that? And it scales, and there's more to it. There's a shipbuilding and a manufacturing aspect to Darkstar, and some outpost stuff. We'll be getting into all that as we go. Like, so instead of doing like this stream is a breakdown of Darkstar or doing a review of Darkstar anytime soon, we're gonna review it like we review Xeno Master. We're gonna live it and have fun with it. Alright, so that's where we're at. As far as storyline goes in the game, this is what we've accomplished so far this New Game Plus. This New Game Plus, we landed in Neon. I used SKK Fast Start to start the game off in Neon. It is awesome, ain't it? Darkstar Xeno Master. Sounds good together, don't it, Ghost? We started off the playthrough in Neon with nothing, right? Traveled here, picked up my suit that was waiting for me in the lodge. We ran off and did Hell's Gate. And come back here, did a few of the little fetch missions. Bought some ammunition, bought a few little handful of supplies. This playthrough, I'm gonna try to resist the urge to do any, use any of my batch commands for resources and stuff like that. So my character is gonna have to earn it however he can earn it in game. Now that ain't saying I ain't gonna use mods that help him in game, but there'll be, you know, mods that are lore friendly. Excuse me, I yawned for some reason. But we've started the UC quest line. So what we're getting ready to do is we're getting ready to head to Tau Ceti. And let's see if we can't push through enough the UC quest line fast enough to go get us a new Xeno buddy and explore some of this Darkstar level scaling. Also, firearm I'm using here is from, I do believe, 510 Deshawn's stuff. It's pretty slick. It hits hard. Solari, Ghost Rider, I appreciate you guys coming in. I believe I saw Arcane up in there. Starfield Eclipse, you want a Darkstar review, you will get one. It's just going to be a really long one. First, I got to learn what I'm talking about before I can actually give a review. Because really, I do not know enough at all. But I will be doing a review eventually. In the meantime, it's going to be lived experience review as you go for Darkstar. So anytime you come in and you hang out on my Starfield stream, we're going to be running Darkstar. So we're going to be experiencing it just like you would if you were playing it. Well, probably not like just like you would if you were playing it brand new. My character is level 205. This is new game 8 plus. So like if you were starting with Darkstar with a new character at level 1, you'd probably have a different experience than I would. And of course the mods you play with will have an effect on that. The only thing I don't like is that Cora is on my ship and she will be getting the boot as soon as Watchtower starts, and I need a pilot, and Sam will be getting the boot then. Alright, so we've done no decorating to the ship because it is that early in the game. We ain't had no money, no time, no resources to do none of that. We're going to go to Tau Ceti and kick some ass. Doesn't kick in till level 65. Nice. See, that's why we got the Darkstar expert up in here, y'all. See, he needs, if anybody needs a shout out on my channel, I'm going to have to add Starfield Eclipse one. Because I got a feeling he's going to be able to, or they're going to be able to help me out with correct my factual errors that are likely to be many. But they will be in a good spirit. Let's get this thing up in the air and go to Tau Ceti.
Prepare for liftoff. Orbital insertion achieved.
And now that I have all the other Sonic issues resolved at the moment, let me see if I can resolve one more because the stream is sorely missing something. People who are here very often will know what that sorely missing something is as soon as I can get it pulled up. I thought I had it ready to go and I didn't. We're almost there, y'all. Worst streamer you ever see, but he's got a good attitude about it. Now, there we go. Listen to the smooth tunes of Ronaldo Moon. Fallout AI generated streamer friendly Fallout radio. What's cool about this, I don't have to worry about getting any kind of DMCA strike. It's written by a really cool dude. Ronaldo did a really good job on it. Sounds great in my opinion. And I hope it gives us a little something in those moments where the game is, you know, where I'm struggling to remember to say something to y'all. Alright, now there's something that does happen when you start up the first time with Darkstar. You're going to get the collect Vexus slates, and that's where that slate is that gave you the lore information I was talking about at New Jemison. You have activities. It's going to lead you to the 9 different places in the world that are like the one that was there at New Jemison, and at each one you can pick up a little bit of the lore slate. I have hardly any resources on my character at the moment, and I know the level scaling, I have it set to punish me. I have my base level set to extreme, and I have the game set to punish me, and I got bedlams turned up. I'm giving myself the least chances for success possible, I think. If not, it should be very challenging, or it could be. So I'm not trying to get my butt kicked too fast. So we're just going to go ahead and go play with the Terramorphs, and then we'll probably go, after I got a little bit of gear and I feel, you know, a little bit safer about flying around, we'll go jump around a little bit, and we'll go get the rest of Vex's slates. And the other reason I didn't want to go ahead and jump and do all 9 of the Vex's slates is I have Watchtower and Shattered Space installed, right? And I'm not using any mods to delay either one of those. So if I jump to a system outside of level 15, I do believe should start both of those quests. And I was trying to avoid that for the moment. So we're going to try to stay not triggering Watchtower yet. But we will eventually trigger it. But for the moment, I want to swing over here to Tau City. Now watch Tau City actually be. Okay, Tau City's chill. I think anyway. I want to get the UC stuff started. Because I want to get I want my Xenos. I have a couple of Xenos in particular that I really want. And then after we get the order of things I would like to do is after we get the Vexus slates. Now this probably won't all happen this stream. But after I get the Vexus slate, so I'll probably start Dazra or Shattered Space just long enough for me to go get Thorgan. And for anybody who's new to the stream, Thorgan will be a male Groat, and that will be my primary Xeno pet. So let's go do this Tau City thing. I'm sure most people here have seen the Tau City thing multiple times.
Ready for touchdown.
And I'm about to... Oh, that's pretty. Even before I make the Starborn Guardian prettier with X2357's mod on it there, it is so gorgeous. I think this is just a beautiful looking ship. Vortex Groat. That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a Vortex Groat in Starfield Eclipse. You gotta have that. Got to have that. Alright. I'm having also been trying some different techniques where I was having the issue with the tabbing out and the ship tabbing out and all that overlay mess. Worked on some stuff off stream, so hopefully all that'll be better. Hopefully I won't have the frustrations I had the last couple streams. We're trying to make this thing better, yo. We really are. I've been blessed to have people coming in and hanging out. It's good for me. It's a nice thing of positivity. I could use that. I mean, I believe everybody could use some positivity in their life, right? But we're here to show off awesome mods, and we're here to laugh and have a good time. And that's what we're going to do awesome mods today. There's bunches of them on display. If eagle-eyed people in the stream will see 510 Deshaun's work, X2357's work, Zone 79's work. You're gonna see some Downfall Nemesis stuff later. I liked how his head jerked up there, like that was kind of cool. Now, because I'm not using any cheat mods, and it's not cheats, but it's much like my batch terminals for resources. I guess that is a cheat. This playthrough, I'm probably going to be more of a loot goblin than I normally am. Just because things can sell, right? Not my goldfish to dry. You don't need that, bud. Oh, gotta get the magazine. Oh, I gotta remember where the magazine is. You gotta go to the right spot to get the magazine. It's a little while. There you go, there's the magazine. And some ammunition. We're gonna be wanting that because I've been OP, like superly overpowered the last 2 or 3 unities. So I'm kind of excited at the potential of not being redunculously OP. Like, I still expect to melt this Terramorph. And if I don't just melt him, especially with a Xeno and a couple of companions, if I don't just straight up melt him, I'll be amazed. But totally expect to melt this guy.
You've got some incredible timing.
Comes later in the game. This is when I expect it to get more challenging.
Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
But the main thing that I'm checking out about Darkstar that I had somehow glossed over mentally or something. I mentioned this on the Discord. Was I'd forgotten, misplaced, glossed over, skipped the lore in my mind or something somehow. Because like a lot of gamers, I'm wanting to know, hey, what does it do mechanically, yada yada yada. What I've checked out about the lore so far, super like it. Kudos, well done. Oh yes, I'm gonna get the Sealies and Ghost. I'm after Vismar. I don't know what triggers Vismar, but Torgi's after Vismar and Brunkies. Also, we're soft, I guess you could say, trying out some other features. So if you see some things for Xeno that look a little different than it does in your game, don't worry. Saturday it'll look like that in yours. Right? I think. Because we're live rolling with that. We're going to have to go build us an outpost with Darkstar to check that out, and then we'll be able to look at some of that coolness that I'm hinting upon. Let's go here. I guess I should start the mission instead of looting. Like, I'm too busy talking to chat to even start the mission. I'm like, yeah, da 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 da. Let's get it on with, Hadrian.
What do we got here?
The Darkstar Shattered
to be one of the
Space
settlers.
patch is
Or a
wicked.
pirate.
Nice. I can't
Using
wait.
on patrol, maybe?
Starfield Eclipse.
It'd make my day if you said
I'm just
you were
gonna
a
say
shock trooper
Eclipse.
out for a stroll.
It's easier on my mouth. Sure, your shock trooper's here to save the day. Why not?
Of course you are. My hero. At least
Girl,
you
I'm
follow
fit to
orders
be your
well.
hero.
Maybe you are military. Either way, we can make this work. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a
Hey, how did
rumor of a-
Bablonia sneak in here and I didn't see
Well,
him?
I expect
Hey,
you
what's
saw
up,
the results
Bablonia?
on your way in.
Everybody give a big shout out there to
What's
Bablonia.
Left of the settlers,
And before I passed
The
out,
work of
Bablonia,
Oxysiomachia.
it was a solid stream.
a terramorph.
Audio.
One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever
buffering, it
crossed
was
paths
great.
with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
We'll get a little love for Bablonia in here. Sounds like you could use my help then,
I sure
Hadrian.
could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature,
My voice has
I'm
been
gonna
fine
need a
all
tissue
day.
sample from it. And to get
I sit
that,
down to stream and my voice just
I need its corpse.
croaks out. That's wonderful.
The admin
Okay,
told
we
me-
can skip some
but
of that,
if you
can't
can
we?
make it to the... Good.
I'm excited
see the
about this
connection
playthrough.
reset,
I don't know if I
I'll
can
get things
explain that to
underway on my
y'all.
end.
Like,
Take care of yourself
I
out
started
there.
playing
Make sure you leave enough of that thing
Starfield,
for us to get a
like
sample.
most of us, quite a while back. And there's been a couple times I've gotten really excited to play the game, right? Like, I got into Outpost building for a little while, and Something Wicked 3 was dropping Outpost mods left and right, and I was checking those out, and I was having a lot of fun with that. It's like, kinda, sort of about the time I started trying to make little reviews and stuff. And I was excited for each one of those releases, super excited. Xeno Master, got excited for that. But I don't know, something about this reset. I've been looking at Darkstar for a while. Like, I don't know, probably like a lot of you guys, looking at it from a distance. I mean, you can't be checking out Starfield and not see Darkstar, right? I'm talking instead of doing any of the mission stuff appropriately. I know where I'm supposed to be, y'all, in case anybody's alone wondering. But like a lot of people, you know, I've been checked out, wondering about it, thinking this or thinking that. And then finally I decided, you know what, we'll do it. And I am super excited for it. Installation's super easy. Everybody sees the patches and they're like, it's like it's a big deal or something. Turns out, not a big deal. At all. Ridiculously not a big deal. Super easy, alright. For reference, I was running over 300 mods, pushing 400. And Darkstar is probably the simplest installation I've had outside of, you know, just picking up a weapon skin or something. I mean, it is that easy. Just make sure you're not running stuff that conflicts. And you're good to go. It's really that easy. And they have plenty of information on the Discord that tells you what's good to go and what isn't good to go. No guesswork. Or at least that's my experience. I hope everybody else's is the same. What's up? What's up? Is Ron in here? Hey, hey. AI Slop. What's up, AI Slop? AI Slop. Boom, boom, boom. The smooth tunes of Ronaldo Moon.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello? Wish I'd found this earlier.
I wish you had too,
Sensors
girl.
around the facility? Part
Yeah,
of
I've
the
seen them.
livestock tracking
Hey,
system.
Doodlebug.
Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is.
Ah, dee, dee, da.
It's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Yeah, I've been waiting on you to hurry up with that so I can do that, girl. Let's go. I am ridiculously excited to play.
Tracker's reading green. And
Like, we're booting up into a game that I got like how many thousands? Like,
shit.
probably close to 2,000 hours in. Well over 1,000.
It's on the move.
And I am super stoked to be playing it like I'm checking it out for the very first time. Ain't that crazy? Now see, when we were here with Thorgan last time, my Groat, he just stood outside the window and looked at the Terramorph like, yeah, he was totally not impressed.
They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live.
We'll set the
Once
turrets
they're
up for the
online,
fun of it.
lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. You can do this. Show it messed with the wrong shock trooper.
I don't even know if I'm going to use my Shades Immersive Boost Pack this playthrough or not. Right now I'm trying out the Darkstar Boost Pack, seeing what that's like. We'll check that out.
Activated. Stand clear.
Have they already wrecked it? They'll have it wrecked before I can get this one turned on.
Additional power input required.
Let's see how he's doing over here. Is he melted yet? Oh no, he ain't even hurt at all. Okay, he's 379. Alright, alright. This might be better than I'm used to. I'm excited now. That sounded good. And I hope he turns my companions. That would be so cool. I hope this is a fight. Where'd he get to? Oh, now they're melting him. Never mind. Still though, level 379. He's still pretty badass.
And once again,
Well, Doodlebug just have him pinned there and didn't let him go. Is that what it was? Is Doodlebug right here? Surprised it wasn't Doodlebug, just had him pinned. Where is Doodlebug? Hey, Doodle. Well, that was easy. That was just par for the course, y'all. I'm not too worried about that. But I am super excited with this Darkstar stuff. I can't wait to get in like a
Trekker's
good like
gone
faction
quiet.
fight.
I suspect it's either hiding or...
And the Bedlam roll in on it too.
You did it, didn't you?
Well, I would hope so.
Bob, you just
That's
flatlined a
probably the
terror.
easiest mission in the whole game that you actually have to shoot a gun on.
Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal.
Alrighty,
Didn't happen to
92
grab
there
me
and
a
still
tissue
getting
sample, did
hotter.
you?
That is ridiculous, man. It's so hot here you have a tummy ache. That ain't no good, Bublonia. That's too damn hot, man. I've been working in the heat for years, so I'm kind of super used to it. It's unreal what you can acclimate to.
All right.
Not that I wanted to. And it ain't like I don't still get hot. It's just it doesn't kick my ass like it used to. But there is something that heat will do. I don't care how acclimated you are to it. It will just drain your soul. Really? She's actually going to take the alternate path? Are y'all seeing this? You mean you could have done this every time. Every time that something was blocking you the other way, Hadrian. Now, and you didn't even have to go this way this time. But you were really pathing this direction. I know everybody in chat may think I'm crazy, but I have never seen Hadrian take this path to get to where she's going. Interesting. And I've played this mission a bunch of times. It's a cool 90 degrees today. Hey, you know, with a breeze, 90 ain't so bad. But if it's 90, no breeze, and a humidity of like, say, 80 or more, forget about it. That's that soul-sucking heat. That's that heat that gets down in you and pulls all the goodness from your bones.
Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? No. Spectrograph.
She wasn't
This
happy
is
with her
equipment.
spectrograph there?
It's
Come
not
on
set
now,
up to do
girl.
a proper analysis
You can
of
do
our
better.
sample. This Terramorph being here, of all places. It doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But Terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow...
Check out that Ghost
they
Rider
follow
hat.
us.
Didn't
But
Nix
when
do a
humans
really good job on
settle
it?
a world,
You can see the
70 to
stitching on the
100 years
hats. It
later,
looks like really good.
Terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous.
And I like Sam Coe in the tiger stripe hat.
Talseti, though.
Now,
is
I don't
too
do a whole
young
lot
to
of
have a
changing
native
my
population.
companions'
It's
physical
only been
appearances,
colonized
but
20
Sam will
years.
probably get a
But
facial
then the other option,
and
someone
a redo.
captured one of the
Something
deadliest
about
predators in the galaxy.
that guy bugs
just
me, and I
to
don't know what
wipe
it
out
is.
some settlers minding their own business.
That
seems
and Cora,
awfully
she
implausible.
gets on my nerves.
Which means
Which, you know what?
either
I can
looking
tell her
at
to
a
shut up.
truly strange
That's so
murder
beautiful. One
or
of
a
the cooler
faster
things you
type
can
of
do with
Terramorph
Darkstar
growth,
is you
the
can
results of which could
control
be
the companion's
catastrophic.
idle chatter on the ship,
Terramorph outbursts
so
have
you can
taken
tell
down far
Cora,
bigger
I
colonies
don't want to
than
hear
this.
you no more, Cora, and you don't have to hear Cora no more. Isn't that wonderful? That's worth installing Darkstar on its own. Really, like seriously.
There is.
Another thing,
Has to be.
you know how Sam and
We just have to find it.
Barrett will all the
Time
time
was,
talk about
I had
like
access to one of the best
half of a
repositories
sports
Terramorph
conversation.
research
They
in
never
Galaxy.
finish the
Seems
conversation.
a
It's just
natural
like
place
one
to
half
start
of it.
looking, if I can figure how to access it.
Yeah, well, you can tell them you don't want to hear that
But we
anymore
also
either.
need to get this sample properly analyzed. Get confirmation on just
Which is
how
pretty cool.
concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample.
Do you now, Hadrian?
What would
Where
you
you
say to
at?
delivering this to him for me?
I'd
I
say
do
it was
myself,
great,
but I need to call in some
but
things.
Andrasia
Plus,
just is like all about
share it with
being
you.
all up in my
You can even
face.
shove in this.
Yeah, okay, that's wonderful.
So what do you say? Will you talk to whoever sent you here about delivering this sample for
Yes,
me?
I was trying to make it where I could see you just so I could give this response to you. Don't worry, I'll make sure my commander
You
agrees.
don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is.
Well,
I need
I
Dr.
probably
Percival
do.
Walker to put together a sample
Considering this
analysis
is
for this
at
thing.
least the 8th,
Full
9th,
workup.
10th, the
You'll
2
know
other
what that
units.
means.
It's like the 10th or 12th time
I'm
I've
not
done this,
sure
so
exactly.
I'm
There's
pretty
a
sure
place
I know
called-
exactly
and-
how much you wanted this.
Now please,
Alright, let's go. Let's do some looting because, alright, in all my prior playthroughs, or at least lately, I haven't really cared about any kind of looting. I used batch commands for a lot of my supplies because it was so much easier streaming. If I wanted to plop down an outpost or if I wanted to do something, I had the resources, I just did it, right? Well, we're not going to do this playthrough like that. This Unity is either earned in-game or mod, but not like a cheat terminal supply type mod. I'll probably install Copycat because I just like it, but I know I'll run Copycat. It's installed. What I meant is I'll probably put it in an outpost or something. You're gonna open a fire session tomorrow here, poor doggos. It's gonna be open fire session. Oh. And no one else. Not humid in Denver. Yeah, the sun can be oppressive. People just forget to really realize how oppressive the sun can be. Alright, we're just running in circles while I talk and read the chat. I'm not even actively looking at the screen to loot it at the moment, so let's move the story along, going somewhere else, right? Let's get this thing cracking. I'm sure we'll get enough supplies along the way to make plenty enough money. It'll be okay. Boom, 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 boom. Don't the Starbar and Guardian look good in the distance? And I love the start of a new game plus. I don't know if anybody else does, but I love that the game's all super smooth. It's not got any save bloat on it at the time. This game engine runs super beautiful when it's not clogged up. I don't know from a modder's perspective if that's true or not, but from a player's perspective, if this engine is not being abused, it can do some pretty cool stuff. A lot of people also don't understand that higher elevation equals worse sun. You wouldn't think it would make that much of a... Yeah, it makes a hell of a difference. I live on the East Coast, so our mountains are nowhere near as large as you folks out there on the West Coast. We're essentially hills. But just being in a higher elevation here, you can tell a difference. It may be physically cooler, but the sun bakes you. Probably just getting a fatter dose of radiation.
Hello.
Hello. I can do it right now. I can go straight to Ptolemy and get it right now. Are you shitting me? I don't have to do all that other mess. If I can go get Visimar right now, I'll be all about it. Oh, for real? Oh, what did I do that for? Well, I know what I did that for. Duh.
Mama said, don't read the news, it wrinkles gowns and scuffs your shoes. The neighbors scream, just close your blinds and hum a song to calm your mind. The mailman's gone, the clocks are stuck, the dog speaks French and we're out of luck. But I've got no sense, so I'll just dance the
But Lonnie, I think I've told you all before that y'all are welcome to hijack this stream for whatever. We're gonna ignore him.
Consider yourself warned. You touch down on that planet, no one's coming after you.
Don't worry, buddy. We weren't expecting them to. Don't worry about it. What is not what I meant to do. Didn't mean to start targeting the UC ship. That was not the game plan, folks. Well, the game is, it's like all about trying to target him. I love it. Let's land somewhere besides Forward Base 441. Let's check out something different in Ptolemy. Coastal. Right there, frozen plain. Can we get coastal on that? It's just going to say frozen plains, and it's probably not actually going to give me a coastal boundary. We'll try, hey, frozen plains coast. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Patience. Oh, I gotta land at the base? Alright, well, we can do that. I just didn't know if it's just anywhere on Ptolemy. But now we got us a landing spot that's on the coast if I want to come back here and put an outpost or something on Ptolemy. You know, I've never put an outpost on Ptolemy before. Ever. That might be a cool place to build an outpost. I'm about stupid is what I am. I don't know if I'm a machine. I'm about dumb. And y'all know I'm going to be landing and starting fights with no ammo and stuff too. Because that was...
You're advised to leave this orbit.
Dude, get bent, man. Alright, I'm leaving. Now leave me alone, dude. That dude is annoying. But that explains how the Crimson Fleet people, if you run the Londinium revamped mod, and there's a Spacer or Crimson Fleet, whatever it is that's inside that you have to fight, it better explains why they're there. Let's wreck us a couple of Terramorphs. That Joker hopped right in the ground. Ta-da! Ain't this cool, y'all? As if the cold air of Ptolemy 2 weren't already cold enough, but you cannot help but feel the chills coming from your back. Something or someone is giving you taps on the back. As you turn around, you notice a trap maw under a stealth field. Oddly enough, this creature isn't attacking. Knowing your Xeno sociology, you have noticed that this alien is a female. You notice that the name tag fell off of her. She seems to go by the name of Vismar. You can find Vismar and special Xeno friends from your Xeno box. Welcome aboard, Vismar. I just love this. I love the music. I love picking me up a cool new... Look, I didn't even got Cuddlekins out. Look at this special Xeno friend, Vismar the Black Trap Maw. We're going to select and dispense that CCD.
Enemy detected in need of immediate.
Whoa! Wrecked! 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 Crushed. Blasted. So, Terramorphs one shot you. Oh my god. Dude. There's no way. I hate myself sometimes. Serious. I can't believe I hadn't saved. Roam around, around, around again. That is so lame. I thought I saved at Ptolemy 2. I could have sworn I hit save. Okay, let's do this fast way. I could have sworn I saved at Ptolemy 2.
Everything's 5 by 5, Captain.
Yeah, I bet it is, girl. We're about to speed run this.
check complete. So, this stay up late reading up the comics. Did you read anything from your book last night?
Don't pretend to be mad.
Should I be your friendly save reminder? Y'all all know I need a friendly save reminder. If you count the times I've had to do stuff again because I didn't save, it's way more than the number of times I've done the Unities,
I
right?
guess it only worked because they just...
Okay, Cora, I'm eventually going to go to Darkstar and set the settings to tell you to hush, because we don't really need it. Oh, it's collects fixes, slates, missions. You know, grunt work. Let's do this. Let's get this rolling. We're going to speed run Talsetti. Around the ground.
lived on one planet, and that sounds boring.
I don't know how quickly I can do it, but we're going to find out. Yeah, the save issues is totally operator error. Complete operator error. Most problems in my life are operator error, truth be told. Somehow I can find myself to be the root cause of 99.9% of all my problems.
Landing site is sufficient.
I also don't look for anything to blame it on. But that probably has a lot to do with that mindset. Let's go run down here. We'll get a save so we don't have to do this much of it again. Alright, let's speed run this. Probably a faster way to speed run it than I'm going to speed run it, but I'll do it the fastest way I can think to do it. Yeah, we got you. You're a big mean terramorph.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing.
I've got
Regardless,
incredible
I think
timing,
he knows
girl.
you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building.
If you didn't know, I have amazing timing.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Vanguard, huh? I'm Hadrian.
Nice to meet you, Hadrian. You did? That's great. We're going to save you. Okay, that's fine. We'll get you a sample. Sounds like you could use my help.
I sure could.
You could. That's right.
The
Okay.
admin term, but if you... Good. Once I see the connection, take care of yourself up. And make sure you leave enough of that.
Well, at least we got the smooth tunes to listen to. You know, that piano jazz in the background right there? That just sounds so good. I don't know how good y'all can hear it. I got it intentionally a little bit low, but... Don't get distracted running your mouth and doing everything except for what you need to be doing this time, Thorgy. I'm in shadow skin.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plans
She
turrets
does never
took a
make it
beating,
quick enough.
but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Oh, hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility?
I do.
Part of
Hurry
the
up.
livestock tracking
Tell me
system.
I can turn that
Should
computer
let you
on.
keep
Let's go.
tabs on how close the terramorph is. Not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, get you a drink, Ark. Ain't nothing wrong with that, dude. If everyone thinks they're my fault, so much easier to fix issues if I don't have to convince someone else that they are in error first. Absolutely. Let's see. This is why I like you guys. Y'all have that same mindset that I do. There's not a whole lot you can do about other people, really. So, but you can have something to do about yourself, right?
Tracker's reading green.
So that's the way I go. And it turns out most problems in my life are typically somehow my fault. Hey, welcome back, Will. Hey, I appreciate you, Will. Oh, also Larry, for anybody in the chat doesn't know it, Larry put a mod up on Nexus. It's the Varun Razorback, I do believe it's the title of it. Really cool ship.
They're set up but need power.
So if you guys are doing those ship mods, where you bring in other people's ship blueprints, I believe that's the one he did, you're good to go. You can get a really cool looking ship.
Additional power input required. Power levels insufficient. Proceed to next power breaker.
I thought for fun we'd go in reverse order of the way I turned them on a while ago. Maybe a little something different. Where's our Terramorph buddy at anyway? Well, it sounds like he's mad and he's somewhere nearby. I forgot one up top. This Saturday.
Activated. Stand clear.
Stand clear. I don't even know why it matters. He'll be dead by the time I get to this last one.
Local defense is restored.
How's he hanging in there? Oh, he's still doing pretty good. Get him go. Now he got melted. Alright. So if you stay on topic and you stay on focus and you don't loot everything and you don't do any of the atmospheric storytelling or any of the things that make this game actually fun, you can fly through this mission pretty quick.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect
That didn't take long at all, did it?
or...
Wait, you did it, didn't you? Heavens above, you just flatlined a Terramorph.
Did I set your Google off? My bad, Will. My bad. Save time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, taken care of. No big deal.
I need to put like a sign on Hadrian's head and on random
sample,
NPCs that just every once in a while flashes save.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, all right, Hadrian. You get to where you need to go, girl. We'll hang up right here out of the way. Let you go whichever way you're gonna go out the door again. That's 2 times in a row she's went that way. So all the many times that you wouldn't go this way and you wouldn't go that way because a companion was in the way and you soft locked, you could have just did this. Why did you not just do this? Alright, y'all get out of her way. Look at Sam throw his little chin out there. What was that about, Sam? I do like your hat better that way. Thought about giving him the snakeskin hat, but that's reserved for Thorgan. I was just liking this Starborn Guardian suit here from Darkstar. I thought it looked kind of cool, so I thought I'd rock it for a little while. I already have hooked Thorgan back up into his normal apparel, or I guess it's not his normal apparel. It's the look he kind of ended up semi-permanent adopting
What you can do. Running
last Unity.
diagnostics. I'll try not to slow you down. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample.
Company I
This
used to
xenomorph
work
being
for
here, of
used
all
to give
places.
a bonus
make sense.
for a heat bonus, but now they just give
Humanity's
additional
spread
break
plenty of
time at
creatures
breaks.
in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, so when human Talsetti though, it's but then the other that seems off, which means terramorph outbreaks have there is. Time was I had
Can we
but we
speed
also
run
need to get
from landing
luckily,
on the planet to
what would
getting
you
off
say
the
to delivering
planet
this
in less than
I'd
like?
do it myself, but
I wish I'd
plus,
known what time it was when
maybe
I
just
got
clear
here
it with your commander first if you
to
have to.
Talsetti when I
You
landed.
can even show them that.
I'm just kind of curious if you
You don't understand.
zippity doo dah through this.
I'm not sure exactly. There's a place. And
Like, how quickly can it
now
be
please
done?
go check it.
I'm sure a lot faster than I'm doing it. The entire game could be sped run probably in the length of the time it took me to do this one mission. But that's different. $102 here on Sunday. Now that's hot, y'all. When the digits make 3 digits, that's hot. We skipped the magazine when I got back here because I was speed running, so let's grab our magazine and our ammo, and now we can bolt. Ain't nothing else in here I'm dying to have. Let's go. Let's get back to Ptolemy 2, and then we'll actually go run the UC quest line appropriately after we go pick up our gift at Ptolemy 2. There's a Sam. Can't park a tank in Tucson. Humidity is the killer, I'm telling people, man. Like, where I live now, if it's 90 degrees and like, say, 70% humidity, that's hot and it's miserable, right? But it's nothing like when I lived in Louisiana and it would be 90 degrees with 95% humidity or 99% humidity and not raining. Like, what's up with that, Louisiana? You're breaking all kinds of rules. But,
I have, Dad.
yeah.
I want to be as good a co-pilot
That
for the
heat's just
captain as I am
miserable.
for you.
Well, you're doing a great job, Stranger.
Did we save? I don't know if we saved. Let's save.
Proud of you.
Alright.
What do you say we get you a new
Now.
outfit next time we're planetside?
It still fits, Dad.
Ptolemy 2, let's here we go. I am going to have to check out those Darkstar settings to tell her to pipe it. I don't know what it is about Core that gets on my nerves. Don't you just hate it when you do something like that? It's not what you meant to do. Let me choose Ptolemy. Tank in Tucson. I got stuff I need to be doing outside today. Like, I went outside earlier and thought about doing it, and I was like, eh. Honestly. And I really needed to be doing that. I've got some more tree limbs out there and some tree stuff that needs cut up that I'm not looking forward to it because I'm not really super good with the chainsaw.
Fine. Consider yourself warned. You touch down on that planet, no one's coming after you.
And a couple of them are in some kind of iffy spots. So, I mean, it's going to have to be done, but I'm putting it off and dreading it. That and it's hot. Hurt my shoulder last week doing it, so. Healing up is my excuse at the moment, right? Yeah, they do, don't they, Will? Saving is free. That's what I'm talking about, Ivy. We're going to save right here before we get out of the ship. So if I get one shot by a Terramorph again, that I don't have to talk to the UC guy up there again. So, and this time I'm going to stay up on the wing of the ship, so that way I'm less likely to get just
You're handling this
immediately hit.
really well.
Hello,
You're
Captain.
supposed to be in a Tommy hat. Where's my Tommy hat? That ain't right. Oh, we can't have that. I'm sorry, y'all. That bugs me.
Need something? Of course. The reality of exploration is the balancing of supplies.
Yes, you need to change your hat, man. You got the wrong hat on.
But times are tough and jobs are few, so I wear this beard.
There, that's better.
World War II.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got the Tommy hat. We'll save so I don't have to do that again. I remember to save after I put a peril on somebody, but not whenever I go clear like 2 missions. Alright. I read this a while ago. Alright, Vismar. We're going to pull you out, and then we're going to wreck those couple of Terramorphs over there that were mean to me a while ago. Actually, it sounds like they're going to get wrecked over there at the Marine base. Oh, would y'all look at that? Oh, is that not so cool? Ain't that fancy? Dude, I see that fancy little logo even. I mean, I don't know how good y'all's eyes are on screen, and probably the fact that I'm at 4K probably makes that a lot smaller, but that's sexy. That's a Xeno box. It's the little things, man. It's the little things that make me happy. Attention to detail. Hey, Vismar. Hey, Vismar. Check this out. Where are they at? Oh, that's... Oh, dude, the Terramorphs rushed them in there. Oh, there's that one. Yeah, you go get wrecked. I ain't playing with you. Oh, you're only 44 level. Cannot be what wrecked me a while ago. Ain't no way. You guys need to back off my soldiers over here. So, last Unity, you guys didn't get to see it, but I played this off stream. And by the time I got over here, there was hardly any, what are they mad at? Who did we hit that we weren't supposed to hit? Good Lord. I don't feel like having that aggro. I didn't think we hit anybody we weren't supposed to hit. Anyways, last time I came through here, and I played it off stream, I'd landed here and I went and caught a Xeno, and then I came to the base to do the mission, and the Terramorphs had rolled into the base and killed all the NPCs except for the one that guards the gate and the ones that were indoors. All the other NPCs were just dead. Terramorph strolling up through there about half dead. I was like, really? Alright, now we reloaded that.
All systems, Captain on deck.
I don't want to trade gear, Doc. I need help.
All right, let's examine you. Honestly, I'm surprised you're walking around like this.
Are you, Doc?
I won't lie, you're gonna feel this, but try your best to sit still.
I'm surprised it wasn't a
There,
straightforward
good as
zipper job.
More or less.
Cluster 4K. Alright. Let's try this. Everything right. Decision. Play Starfield or work on settlements in Fallout 4. Man, I'll be having the same struggles. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. Today, it was no debate in my mind. I was ready to play Starfield. 100%. Now who's shooting at me? Was that stray bullets just coming this way? That's crazy. Alright. Let's meet Vismar. Again. You can never meet Vismar too many times. Hey Vismar the Black. Ain't Vismar pretty? Who's a good girl? You's a good girl. Let's go. Let's save. We have saved a whole bunch of times right here. Now let's just kill couple Terramorphs without aggroing all the UC people. We're here to be helpful. Jeez, you see that one jump up there? Homeboy jumped up to the top. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go get him. Here, you guys be chill. Come on, get you some, buddy. Where's the other one over there harassing that poor robot? Good job, robot. That's the way it was supposed to go the first time. Alright, we got Vismar. Hey, Vismar, don't go starting fights down there. Come on, let's go, buddy. Time you and Doodle, y'all to come this way. Quit trying to pick up fights. Whatever you're chasing over there, Vismar, let it be. He's like plumb going on into the map. Come on, Vismar. You're getting aggressive. Alright. We'll hop on the ship. Everybody will come back to the ship. Three games you're streaming: Starfield, Fallout 4, and Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Those are all good games.
Hi, Captain. Good
I've
to
never
see
played Horizon Zero Dawn, but I know it's a good game. It's all I can do to keep up with two
you. Ready
games.
for action, Captain.
I have 4 on the list. Oblivion and Dune are also on the list, but they don't get a lot of action.
Let's take a
Starfield
look.
and Fallout 4 are
Yeah,
about all I
that's-
can handle.
We should fix all that.
Those that sent it down home hunch.
Nothing a needle and thread can't fix. Okay, this might hurt a little. Might be a little scar tissue, but that just adds character.
Y'all check out Arcane. He's streaming all that. He recently did him some really cool overlays too. Y'all should definitely check those out. Oh. I'm getting old, y'all. Every once in a while, just stretching is like the most wonderful thing ever. And then a great bill hunch. So we got... Where Trap Ma at? There she is.
Read any good books
Hey,
lately?
Vismar. That is so cool. That's the only Xeno that so far that I've had in my collection that I like better than Thorgan. No offense to all the other Xenos. Something about Thorgan I really like. And Vismer is awesome. Alright. I feel like we've saved a whole bunch right here for no reason, but we're going to save again. Let's jump over to New Jemison and can jump on some more of this UC quest line. Get this thing knocked out. I'm only going to be streaming about 30 minutes to an hour more. I'm sorry it took so long to get going today. I do intend to do some yard work before it gets too dark this evening. I have to do that. Oh, I did not mean to hit exit ship. Too busy talking about the things I need to do. Pay attention to what I'm doing. Hey, let's catch a Xeno. I don't have a lot of charges. That's why I hadn't been just going and grabbing Xenos yet. Because I'm trying not to waste my... There we go. We got him. We got him. So, yay, no waste. No waste. I'm being super picky about my stuff until I get more supplies going, like, so I'm not trying to waste my Xeno taming stuff like my batteries and my CCDs until I get a little bit better stockpile. So I'm going for catches that I'm pretty sure I'll get the catch. I love it when there's no waste on it. Oblivion 4 Remastered is on your short list too. And so is the new Indiana Jones game. That new Indiana Jones game may be good. I don't know. I've got it. I got it on Game Pass. I hate to be negative and talk about other games, you know. Other people may enjoy it. I like the movies a lot better than I like the game, from what little I've played in it. Now this is what I will say about it, as far as just being beautiful. Like, screen space reflections, if you've got the gear to handle it, the game is gorgeous. But the gameplay and the mechanics of it are just not for me. Or maybe I didn't give it enough time. I don't want to be one of those negative people that, you know, reviewed Starfield and was like hating on it and they only played it for a little bit. I got a couple of hours in Indiana Jones and just the gameplay just wasn't for me in those few hours that I played it. That doesn't mean I won't eventually ever give it a chance. A little bit deeper. I did appreciate how pretty it was. That's about it. For me personally. Maybe I need to give it a bigger try. But it didn't grab me and pull me in like I was hoping it would. It is a pretty game though, man. If you turn all the ray trace reflection stuff to its maximum, it's demanding as all get out, but it is gorgeous. What happened here? Hey, wait for the program to respond. How about that? That's an odd crash. I think it crashed. I don't know what caused the crash here. It's not even crashed, it's like it's hung up. I think it might have had a scripting error or something. I'm not going to blame it on any kind of particular mod or anything. I do see, like on y'all's screen, on the OBS screen, it's all nice and clear and pretty what you guys are seeing, but it's all like whited out for me on my screen. Just waiting for it to, like it's trying to finish doing something. But what we're going to do is we're going to hit this button right here. We're going to hit that button. We're going to do this. And because we had just saved, thank God. And I don't know what caused that. But we'll close the program and we'll restart it. I do have a whole lot of things going on the PC at the moment. I don't give my PC any opportunities for love, y'all. Like, it is rendering a video in the background while I was streaming. And we're recording the stream and streaming the stream. We have multiple monitors. We're at 4K. Yeah, we don't really give myself a whole lot of room for success sometimes if we really think it through. And, you know, of course, there's all the other BS open on the PC that everybody would have open on the PC, the 10,000 ridiculous programs that we're all running for no reason. Nothing wrong with restarting a Fallout 4 play there, Arcane, especially if you think it'll, you know, clear up stuff for you a little bit. You know? Hey, welcome in, Navy Monster. Got somebody over there on the Twitch. Hey, welcome in, Navy Monster. I appreciate you. Sitting here with dozens of tabs. Oh God, I didn't even talk about my stinking browser tabs. You guys would call me a boomer, I'm sure, if you know how many tabs I had open right now, along with all the other stuff I said I had going on in the background. Well, you know, of course, Discord's open too, and these things I'm using to do the multi-stream and all that jazz is open, and God knows what else, really, if I dug through it. My PC's really probably glad when I turned it off. It's probably like, oh, thank you. Do you? Well, I'm going to use Darkstar to turn you off. What do you think about that? And then you won't talk anymore. Ah, yay. It's so exciting. Alright, y'all. Let's go to New Jemison, but without the, whatever soft lock crashy thing happened to me there this time. It was like it was trying to finish some scripting and got hung up or something. But I don't know if it had anything to do with that particular scripting or not. No clue. That's just what I could visually see on the screen. Dude, same, Arcane. I remember the first time somebody's like, yeah, you can open this and that. I was like, what? I was like, you kidding? We should go, or you know what? Before we swing back by Jemison there, Let's drop over here and collect one of these Vex's slates over here at Gagarian so you guys can see what that's about. And we can touch on a little of the Darkstar stuff too. How's that sound? That sound like a game plan? You didn't get your first PC until 1998? You was almost 30? I'd been playing with computer stuff, God, on and off my entire life. When I was a kid, I would buy outdated, broken shit and see if I could make it do anything. Sometimes I succeeded, sometimes I didn't. Hey man, you have a great day, Larry. And super cool you to be out there doing the responsible things, right? You guys be sure to check out Larry's new mod out there on the Nexus mods. It's the Varun Razor Leaf. Be sure to check that out, y'all. It's the ship blueprints mod. Works with that. It's a super cool looking ship. You guys should all check it out. Commodore 64 at your aunt's house in the 80s. Arcane. Commodore 64. Late 80s. Bought at a yard sale from somebody who didn't even know what it was. And that was my experience. The first thing that I could have that I could do with whatever I wanted to. Like, they legitimately didn't know what it was. They were like, it's a box.
Well, I'm the type of guy who can't commit. I say you're my world, then I split. I buy you flowers, steal
Did you?
then I ghost you like you don't exist. Yeah, I roam.
Really, God, I hate that. I hadn't seen that at a landing pad in a while. That is beyond and just... If that's one thing Bethesda could get right, I really wish they would. See if we can get this thing unstuck. Come on, Bessie. You got it. Maybe, maybe not. Alright. Maybe not. We'll just let it do its thing and we'll hurry up over here. Hey, it did its thing. Thank God. Alright. You just see Todd. You didn't know Todd was behind that? He's standing over there right behind my Zone 79. He was standing behind it with a wrench, making it jump. Hey, do you need to talk to me? What do you got to say? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Hey, you had your chance, girl. Nah, not yet, I don't think. Alright. So, the Vex slates, there's 9 of them to go pick up. And it takes you, it shows you the locations at the different cities and places where these are. So you can check out your Darkstar information terminal. And you can open it up and it says, "Welcome to Darkstar. In any other universe, this message might be spoken out loud by a recruiter." I'm going to shut my mouth. If you guys want to read this, I'm going to leave it up there for a second so it don't have to be a full-on pause. And if you want to come back to it at some point in time, I've already read all this a couple times actually, mainly because I wanted to check out what I was reading. So like, I like the fact that it has a lore to it behind it. It gives it a reason to have the new technologies and the stuff like that. Oh shit. Now I know what you mean by all you see is, I understand now. I just see Todd. Duh. I thought we were talking about, you know, the Zone 79 bouncing over there. Because I had OBS minimalized behind a different tab for a second. And so I couldn't see my stream. That's hilarious. I could still see the chat because I had the chat pulled up on a different tab. That's hilarious. I just had pulled that tab back up and I was like, oh, I see what they're talking about. No wonder they can just see Todd. That's hilarious. I don't know how long I had that up there, y'all, but I do apologize for that stupidity. It wouldn't be a Thorgan stream without some fun like that, would it anyways? So here, we'll go back. So welcome to Darkstar. Here, let's just do this. Let's try again. We're not going to re-land and everything. But so, alright, here you go. So when you got the Vexus slates, it's trying to take you to show you these locations where you're doing the find the Vexus slates. So there's 9 locations in the standard game world that you're going to find that are going to be stuff like this, right? Here you're going to have your Darkstar shipbuilding terminal, your Darkstar services. Think like a kiosk, like a trade kiosk. All right, here's your Darkstar information, which we were just looking at and I was sort of reading. And I'm not going to sit on it as long this time. If you guys want to check that out, come back, hit pause, something, I don't know, but it basically gives you a background, that lore like I was talking about a while ago when everybody was staring at Todd's face because pro streamer. I mean, I do stuff like that all the time. Yep, I still didn't see it. That was so funny. I'm still looking back up there. And you know what's so funny is if you guys could see, hold on, this is going to be hilarious. I have fixed it now. Now what was causing that trouble a while ago, you wouldn't have seen it the same way. But I'm not going to leave it up there for long. But that's how big my chat is now there on the bottom right. I got no excuse for missing stuff. It's huge. It's the biggest text anywhere on my monitor. And I read, all I see is Todd, and I was thinking in the back of my mind, yeah, we see a glitch, and we see Todd. That is so funny. That is how my mind works. Alright, so maybe you guys had a chance to read that while I was running my mouth. And, there you go. But, so it includes Darkstar Astrodynamics, so it's going to talk about the filters and how you can filter the menu and stuff and the different kind of landing pads you can build. Alright, it's going to talk about the kind of grav drives and how it does the labeling for the grav drives, the reactor tiers, stuff like that, shields, same thing. You get the idea. Weapons, other ship parts, stuff like that. You can get some ships, which I've not looked at this at all. If I click one of these tabs right here, it's going to be brand new information to me. Well, sort of brand new information. I've seen it in videos by Wicked Gaming and the Darkstar team before. Hey Thorgan, if you have any Darkstar questions, you'll be happy to help where you can. Absolutely, Navy Monster. Be glad to. You can correct me on all the stuff I get wrong. Because I'm still learning it. Y'all know I'm super brand new. Been staring at it from afar. But I don't have all the details, but I do want to like show it as I go, right? Like it'd be like a living review, right? And so this is all new to me. I didn't look at this whenever I'd opened everything else up earlier, so we'll take a look at it together. Darkstar currently provides 2 ships to qualified pilots. They're very powerful ships and cannot be allowed to fall into the wrong hands. Use them however you wish, but be warned, Darkstar is watching. So the first one's a Darkstar Interceptor. All interceptors require level 2 in piloting, shield systems, particle weapon beam systems, and targeting control systems. Okay, well I qualify for a level Mark 5 Darkstar Interceptor. That's cool. All interceptor ships use custom technology that allows them to give off special tech signatures, and in some cases appear to be other ships on enemy scanners. That's neat. Ship technicians may not understand all the technology installed on these ships, and spacers may see these ships as a legendary mantis on their screens, causing fear and disarray in their formations. Alright, second ship is the Darkstar Ravager. All Ravagers require piloting 4, shield system 4, particle weapon beams 4, and targeting control systems 4. I might have some drop some skill points somewhere to get the Ravager. I'm not sure, I had to look. But I made it level ranking. Yeah. Well, I don't have enough new games. So technically, if I have the skills right now, I qualify for a Ravager mark because I'm level 205, new game 8 plus. Alright? And I don't have whatever that is. I've not unlocked any marks. So right now, technically, I should qualify for a Ravager mark 8, level 115, new game 8 plus. All Ravager ships use custom technology. It allows them to give off special signatures. Okay, like the Interceptor. The buttons below, if present, issue a Darkstar Interceptor if you don't already own one. You will need to visit a ship services technician to set it as your home ship. All interceptors require piloting 2, shield systems 2, particle beam weapon systems 2, and targeting control systems 2. If acclaimed buttons are not showing, you have not yet qualified to fly this ship. See the list below for when each interceptor unlocks. Alright. Make sure to visit this terminal periodically if not unlocked the highest tier. All interceptor ships use custom technology that allows them to give off. Okay. The buttons below. Well, maybe I do have the buttons, maybe I don't have the buttons. Maybe I need to upgrade something. Okay, maybe I got something I need to upgrade that I haven't upgraded yet. I haven't really paid attention to how far along I've moved my ship stuff. Well, we'll check that out. Back up one screen. Boom, boom. Whoops. Right there. I thought I had all that, but maybe I don't. I probably haven't upgraded targeting or something, or particle weapon. I bet it's particle beam weapons, because I wasn't running them last Unity. I bet I haven't got my particle beams hooked up. I bet that's my bad, y'all. Me thinking I've upgraded myself further than I have. Let's just look and see what we got ship-wise here. Targeting and control, we're at a 3. Shield, we're maxed. Starship design, engineering, robotics, particle beams. Yeah, see, that's at a 1, and I can upgrade that. So it was particle beams, shield systems, targeting, and my brain is old. Don't make me do it. Piloting. Yeah, so we're good. Let's just go ahead and upgrade the particle beam. Now I can do it correctly. Okay. I did not realize that my ship skills were that low. We're gonna have to work on that, folks. Oh, we'll check out this UC's armpit slate here in a second. Where I got the other cool lore stuff was reading a slate like that, similar, at New Jemison. Alright, let's go back to where were we at? What were we looking at? Were we here? No, we were not here. We were here. Aha! Ta-da! So when you have your ranking and you have everything appropriate, it'll show up right here at Darkstar Interceptor, and whatever you're available to claim, you can claim right there. And we're going to go ahead and claim that. Let's check us out our new ship, folks. Let's go over here to the ship, and it's conveniently right here. This is the shipbuilding terminal. Let's go to build enhanced ships. Oh, that's sick. Okay, y'all. What do you think, folks? Is it sexy? I think it's sexy. Let's go check it out. Let's make it the home ship. I haven't done anything to the Guardian yet, and that's not the Guardian I'm going to build out anyway. So let's make this our home ship. Let's exit there, and let's check. Good God.
I can't place the manufacturer of your ship.
Well, hey, at least it put the. Thank you. Thank you. I don't have to hear as my vehicle's bouncing all over the world. That alone was nice. How Xeno-friendly can I make you, Interceptor? Why are we inaccessible? I bet there's something I don't know that I need to know. Kiosk.
Been looking for you.
That's a pretty ship though, ain't it? It looks nice and aggressive. She may not make it as the home ship, like, because I gotta be Xeno friendly, right? But just checking her out from the outside, she's a good looking ship. I like this. So, Navy Monster, who designed the ship? Community together, everybody, or we could do this one himself, or? It's a cool ship. Alright. Cylon. Over here.
We need to discuss.
Is there?
Hey.
Hey. Bye.
It curls and flows, and it always sneaks out when the tempo slows. Beep boop dee doop, scatter zing zing with a juicy swoop. Ski biddle bap like a shadowy cat. Snap twice fast if you smell that scat. Bump bump bloop, zip zam zoodle floop. Waddle that line with a twisty flat and pour me a cup of that muddy scat. Scoodle bap bop and a rumble rat tat. If you feel that groove, you better lean back, 'cause nobody swings like a man who's scared.
I like that. So, there was y'all little lore. I didn't read it out loud. Hopefully you guys took time to check that out. But it's little stuff like that. I like that idea. I like how Darkstar is bringing a story into the background. I like that a whole lot. Sorry, y'all. I'm just scoping out this ship because I think it looks cool. It does have a really, like, nice fighter, aggressive, sleek styling to it.
Need some work done? We'll do. Whoa! Now that is a ship. Consider it done. Okay, no problem.
She's a good Watchtower fleet ship. So is the other one. That's what I was thinking. You like that Ghost? I'm still totally setting her up. Wicked is setting up future story content. But I'm gonna have to put a kudos out there for Wicked. For I mean, I don't know how deep the story goes. I don't know how much lore is out there in the wild. But what I have found so far, I like it. I don't know why I keep inspecting the ship. Oh, dude, it's 5:30. Where's the time go, y'all? I've wanted to stream all day, and I've had just real life stuff just getting in the way of streaming all day, which is important. You know, you got to do the real life stuff, right? But I still have some things to do before it gets dark, and that's going to take me a little while. What I probably should do is just, while I've got the opportunity and I'm at a decent safe spot, is probably a smart thing to do for me right now is to wrap up and be the responsible things that I need to do this evening, so we can have some good streaming on Saturday. 4th of July tomorrow. I do not know if I'll be streaming any or not tomorrow. It just depends on how the day goes. Got some things me and the kiddo will go do, watch fireworks and all that stuff. And so it's kind of up in the air, and I got some things around the house that need worked on. So it just kind of depends on what's going on in real life. But I'm loving Darkstar. I like my new ship. I'm really enjoying everything that I've checked out so far. I'm enjoying the I'll show it again here on screen. I don't know if anybody else likes it as much as I do, but you see this thing's highlighted right here. Ain't that cool? Nice little Xeno box icon right there. It's the little things, y'all, that make Thorgy happy. It's the little touches. It's the little things. But I do really need to. I keep streaming. I need to stream. I need to stream. I want to keep playing and streaming so bad, y'all. Y'all just don't know, because it's just been one of them days, and this is so relaxing. And I know it sounds corny and it's cheesy, but mental health wise, even, is good for me. It really is. Yes, I am definitely rocking the 1.14 update of Xeno Master. It will be live Saturday. I'm kind of test driving it. I'm pretty sure Ghost didn't need anybody to test drive it because it's butter smooth. But I'm test driving it a little bit. You know, it's coming out Saturday. And this is just one of the features that you're going to find in it, is the nice little icon. And what's even sexier is right below the icon, it says Xenobox. How cool is that? I think that's freaking awesome. But there's some other little goodies in there. The naming list got longer. We'll go over the next stream, which I'm going to try to catch. God, I'd like to stream some more. But I really need to get out here and get this stuff done, y'all. These trees aren't going to cut themselves. I wish they would. I really wish they would. My shoulder wishes they would. Oh my God, my shoulders wishes they would. But I really probably need to finish the stream up. And I do want to say some things here. So going forward, be looking at this. This is the idea for the stream, the Starfield stream. We'll do just a little content update while I got everybody here and we're live and I'm talking. Content flow, this is how it's going to roll. We're going to be doing, of course, our showcases and reviews. Just, I got several that I've got little pieces I've worked up. And now that I've got kind of a theme for my playthrough of Starfield, sort of like we do with Fallout 4. I think that's going to help keep a flow. Alright, so the Starfield's going to be Darkstar, Xeno Master, and for the short time, Watchtower. I don't think Watchtower will carry, like, as long as I intend to carry things with Xeno Master and Darkstar. Like Darkstar and Xeno Master can be like core parts of your gameplay loop for a long time. I don't know the legs that Watchtower has. But in the short term, we're going to be doing Darkstar, Xeno Master, and we're going to be running the missions of Watchtower. Of course, we'll be doing the quest faction lines for UC before we try to pop off Watchtower. I'm sure I'll screw up and accidentally start it before I mean to. So that's what we're doing here on Starfield. Be looking for some more reviews, some more of this kind of content. In Fallout 4, you're going to be looking there. We're going to be doing the Sim Settlements 2, Fallout 4, my first ever playthrough of Fallout 4. Y'all, legit, I'm going into that as about a naked into Fallout 4 and still be a Bethesda. Like, it's really weird, y'all, how I compartmentalized Bethesda news for a long time. Like, I was peripherally aware of Fallout. Like, my knowledge of Fallout was nukes, Pip-Boy, you know, not much else. There's a Pip-Boy, some nukes, and it was sort of campy, right? Because I was like into Starfield, not Starfield, but Skyrim and Oblivion, and I was playing other games. So I skipped on Fallout 4, right? And so you can't be a Bethesda fan and have played Bethesda games as much as I have and know as little about Fallout 4 as I do. It's crazy. It's like I lived in a bubble or something. But I am super enjoying the Fallout 4 content and the playthrough there. Community members, you guys have been wonderful. Babloni has really helped me out on some good mods to play through there. AI Slops dropped off some good mods there for me to play. Ghost Rider actually got the whole block mod in there. You know, we did a review of that. And look, if you're a Fallout 4 player, dude, I don't know how it is to play without it because I didn't try it without it. But I know how it is to play with the melee whole block. And it's good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Seems like a simple thing that fixed a simple thing that should have been the way it should have been. Ain't that what mods are for, though? So y'all remember to keep it real. Be cool to each other. You know, remember that do-it-yourself attitude. Be sure to check by Darkstar's Discord because there's a lot of cool streamers out there besides me that you guys can discover on there. I mean, I don't want to lose all y'all, but you know, it's all good because there's some really good streamers and there's really good content creators out there, and I'd like for you guys to check them out. For the content creators and mod authors that are here right now, I want y'all to hear my voice in my personal Discord. There are channels y'all can share your content. Please do. It might help me find your stream faster. You know, maybe I miss your YouTube notification. Bam, I see it, the notification in the Discord, maybe, you know, or maybe somebody else does. It ain't about me here, you guys. It's about us, and it's about building a positive community. It's about building something fun, that we can have a good time, and we can be positive. That's all it's about. And we're going to drop a few shout outs, and I'm going to run my mouth for a minute, and we're going to wrap it up for the day. I hate that it was a shorter stream. I intended to get to streaming way earlier today, but I just didn't happen. But until next time, you guys, I want y'all to get a chance, if you ever get the chance, to check out Tommy over there. And we know Ghost Rider, Arcane, Bubbles. We always say hey to Will. If you're looking for the mod Xeno Master, here's a link to the achievement friendly version. Be sure to check out our good channel friend Sly Savage and Bag Clams. Yeah, I ain't trying to squash anybody's chat. I'm trying to catch all of them in between the Streamlabs stuff that's popping up. I saw that by Khalifa. I didn't even say that the way that was written, but it was funny, Bablonia. And then we have got to remember the smooth tunes, right? And you can get those tunes right there. Now, there's a couple of mod authors I like to shout out because their work is really good, or I like their YouTube content, or both. These folks may never come by the channel, and that's okay, right? They don't have to come by the channel for me to think that they're cool or for me to appreciate their work, right? So, Larry Car, I can't play Starfield without Starfield Engine Fixes mod because it clears the stutter issue for me 100% every time. No questions asked, it just works for me. Bethesda needs to make that part of the core game. So if you guys ever get a chance to check out Larry Carr's stuff, that's awesome. Will NY and Betamax 76 both do some really good outpost and item sorting, manufacturing, that kind of thing. Betamax does some out of this world outpost stuff, and I just like both these guys' stuff for their skins. I think everybody in the community knows them both, but you still gotta give them some love. It's on 79 and X2357. Both of them are awesome dudes. So if y'all guys get a chance to check out any of them people, that's really what I stream for, is just to share the work of other people and you know, this do it yourself, as Bublonia says, do it yourself punk rock mentality. It's the most beautiful way I think I've ever heard that said. So if you guys can keep the modding community strong, and we can keep, you know, showing that this is fun and we have a good time doing it, right? Let's be a positive light to all that negativity out there. And that's enough of Thorgan being up on his soapbox, because y'all know I get up on it at the end of every stream. It's the only time I'm super talkative is when I'm up on my soapbox. I done crawl way up on this soapbox. I just said it in Dune to be pretentious. I gotta learn Dune's what it is, Bablonia. I'm just behind on it. Maybe I should say it in Klingon. But you guys, I really appreciate you all. I gotta get my ass out here and crank this freaking not lawnmower, but this freaking chainsaw. I'm dreading the shit out of it. Until next time, I'll either see you all in the Starfield, or I'll see you in the Wasteland, or wherever we bump paths. Guys, share y'all stuff over there in the Discord so I can catch you streaming, alright? Appreciate you all. Supergirl poster from Betamax. That's what's up. Alright, you guys be awesome, my friends. Hey, look at that. That's exactly what Bablonia just said. Be awesome, my friends, and have a great day. You guys are the best. Peace out. Thorgy out.